Good, maybe overscheduled a little in their non-conference, weren't able to pull out as many wins early in the season, and now they've got to pull out a couple here at the end of the year to try to make the tournament.
And for Alabama, it's about finishing, finding a way to finish some games. 11 blown leads this season, still in a good spot to host, but
Want their team to win.
And we'll see Julia Crenshaw quickly against the starter for Alabama, the right-handed sophomore, Jocelyn Brisky, getting the ball in game one. And there you see Crenshaw standing in at the top of the order. Madison Walker in the 3 spot. Last 9 games, 12 RBIs and 4 home runs for the sophomore. And making her 174th career start for the Tigers. See that season batting average, by far the best over 4 years. There's Elistad at third, and one away. Had some issues finishing some of those games against Florida.
Well, and you see there on the scouting report, typically throws mid-60s. That's when she's most successful. Pitches don't move as much, and you see him get hit a little bit harder.
Now facing Stefania Abrascato, sophomore out of New York. Swing and a miss.
Changeup, uses it here for the strikeout in the middle of the plate, but just fools Abrascato, changing pitch. And it's players like Madison Walker that have to show up for this team to be successful. If Crenshaw gets on base, hitting almost 400, you got to have somebody that's driving her in.
That'll roll foul. Hawkins at short. 3 up, 3 down for Brisky. Well, Larissa Anderson turning to a little lefty magic in the circle tonight. It's the junior out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. 8 1/3. Did take the loss, but against that offense, a really strong showing. And for Patrick Murphy. And Vandegrift bunts it foul. Taylor Pennell getting the ball in the circle for Missouri. And the 0-1 to Audrey Vandegrift misses low and in.
Have power. When Lauren Johnson can get on base at the bottom of this lineup, turn that lineup over, it gives Audrey Vandegrift a chance to hit those runners in.
Bunt popped up. That'll fall short of Pennell. And Vandegrift reaches. Well, the Missouri defense has got to be on lock with the speed of Vandegrift at first base. Currently second in the nation with 47 swipes, 1 behind Kailu Shar at Oregon. Vandegrift will look to tie for first, and she'll slide in safely.
Trying to lay the tag down, but Vandegrift just too much speed.
There you see the season numbers for Papillo. Had a pinch hit home run in the midweek against Alabama State. And she'll draw the walk. 2 on, nobody out for the Tide. Callie Hevlin, the senior out of Three Rivers, Michigan, will celebrate her senior day in game 3 of this series. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Taylor Pennell.
She goes to her changeup 4 times against Callie Hevlin. She elevates it, puts it in the strike zone.
Had a couple weeks where she was the Bama Bash and Crimson Classic MVP, was hitting the cover off the ball. That average has dropped down now to 302 on the year. That gets by Crenshaw. Ooh, that hits Dukeshire. On a 3-2, the bases are loaded. At the end of the regular season, and in regionals and supers last season, including that Game 3 Grand Slam at Tennessee. Yep. Called strike 3. Pennell cooking with the off-speed.
Anything else right now other than this changeup? She is fooling these Alabama hitters.
And you see the Alabama offense hitting .345 with nobody on base, second in the conference, but 12th in the league with runners on at .307. Elistad, fair ball. 1 run will score. Here comes Papillo. Dukeshire is heading for home. She'll get there safely. Elistad clears him, and Bama strikes first.
It's Brooke Elistad. She gets a changeup on the inside half and just turns on it, keeps it fair, sends it all the way to the wall, and these runners wheeling around. She clears the bases, capitalizes on a big for the Tide.
Now the eyes for Elistad, who stands on second. Salem Hawkins, the transfer from Mississippi State, has been really solid for Patrick Murphy in the box. That's ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Pinnell. Has been making plays since entering the starting lineup. In the air towards center. Langer will sit and make the catch. Showing why many Alabama fans are wearing pink tonight. Taylor Ebbs, first pitch to left, and it's out of the yard. Lauren Johnson made a great effort, but Taylor Ebbs has the answer, and Missouri's on the board.
Pitch she can handle, it's elevated on the outer half, and she just goes with it, drives it just enough. Again, we talked about Brisky's spin early in this game. It's when she tries to throw through her spin, leaves those balls a little bit flatter and over.
Too high. Abby Hay follows up the home run from Ebbs with a walk, and Missouri is in business here in the second. .269 career average against Alabama. On the infield. Payoff to Daly. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Missouri's got 2 on with nobody out. Good stop by Valentine to keep the runners.
Valentine working behind that plate, you know.
There you see right there the biggest difference for Langer. First 31 games, 116, but 429 in the last 14. Fouled away.
To prove it.
Langer pops it up. Off. On the 14th pitch of the AB, Langer draws a fabulous walk to load him. The 9-hitter, Claire Cahalan. Back to the circle. And there's the force at home. Now she faces Julia Crenshaw, the best hitter in this lineup. On the ground to third. Jocelyn Brisky gets out of the bases loaded jam.
I think that's why you see her in that 9 spot. She has speed, but she can also, as you mentioned, swing it for power.
Trying to set the table for Vandegrift. Pruitt waited. Abrascato lays out for a great catch.
Abrascato the time to get into foul ground. She gets a good read on it, hustles, lays all the way out.
Would not be shocked if we see another spectacular catch at some point by one of these outfields here tonight. Both teams have really...
This is a big weekend for both of these teams. A lot to prove on both sides, and so I think we're already seeing these teams bring their best. They know what this means, and winning the Friday night game is as in top 25 RPI wins, sitting in the top 16 RPI-wise, and really their resume pretty clean for the most part.
Popped up and into the crowd. Called strike 3. Pinnell sits down Papillo. Her 3rd strikeout. The resume is solid. We talked about the RPI top 25 win total. A lot of top 10 wins in there as well. Duksher's got it for the first out.
And that's the price you pay. I think they're going to have an amazing facility once it's finished, but at the same time, would love to see that stadium packed for a regional with all those different softball fans in there. I think there's some criteria that you have to meet to be able to host. And
well, they broke the regular season attendance record last weekend against Cal, as Riley Valentine is going to get a chat from. And now she's got a base hit to right. Walker holds at second, 2 on, 1 out for Missouri here in the 3rd. To short. There's one. The throw to first is in time. Alabama, one of the best in the SEC at turning double plays. And ball 4. Leadoff walk to Callie Hevlin.
What type of softball they're playing and looking at potentially not making the NCAA tournament. The competition in this conference, you just can't say enough.
Nice bunt by Duksher. Good play by Walker to get. Hard to argue considering the softball we've seen. Excuse me, swing. Now Abby Hay will make the tag. Needing to go at least 5-1 to not have to worry about NCAA tournament overall record eligibility, but Pinnell facing Elistad again, who pops up the change this time. Only the 1 run to show for it.
They haven't struggled to get runners on, whether it be via the walk or a hit, but it's finding that hit with runners on that makes the difference in a game. And
another strikeout. Smith couldn't get the bunt down, and now there's 1 away.
Any stuff to get some foul balls, make Smith swing the bat, and then she uses her that inside half to get the strikeout.
Langer will line out to short. First pitch out here in the 4th.
Again, it's a chess match. Those little battles, and Brisky winning that one.
Here's the 9-hitter Claire Cahalan. Slap to 3rd. Nice play by Elistad. Inning over. Hawkins right to 2nd, and Smith is there for the first out. Honor at all. Bunt by Johnson. That looked like it hit the bat a 2nd time.
After further review, the ruling on the field is changed. Batter runner is out.
Get that challenge back if you're right.
One replay is fairly new to the game of softball. It's come about within replay as a tool. I mentioned the Hawkeye cameras. That's new this year. Gives you a better look. And also, you know, what are the right plays that you should be able to replay, and what do the challenges look like?
Pruitt takes off. That's a great throw from Crenshaw. Side retired. Julia Crenshaw shows off the arm. 207 batting average, 29 RBIs this season. Close to even with that RBI mark and way up in the batting average department. Just really, really impressive what Crenshaw has done this year.
Yeah, and it's not just the average, it's the power as well. You saw the 12 home runs.
Swing and a miss. Brisky gets the senior on a strikeout swinging.
Brisky using her drop ball. She gets over the top. Great rotation. It's exactly what she needs to keep doing to be successful. When you get them to 2 strikes, you close it out.
Abrascato high in the air to center. Vandegrift is there for out number 2. That's sharply hit to short and past Hawkins. 2-out base runner for Missouri here in the 5th.
On the ground, and Salyn Hawkins kind of got stuck between diving, not diving. Her glove work doesn't come through. Scoots that one in for a single.
Ebbs on the first pitch will ground out.
Coach for Vandegrift to be learning from.
Vandegrift way up in the air to center field. It's gone. There's the power. The freshman hits a solo shot to make it 4-1.
She sits into the power and then she unloads, doesn't even finish her swing, gets a pitch over the heart of the plate. And like you said, Gray, showing off, really showing us all parts of her game.
Now Papillo to center field. Langer makes the catch at the wall. Oh,
we knew we were going to get some awesome catches.
Let's see what Callie Hevlin's got. She goes after the first pitch. Smith will back up and pops up the change. Hay is there to retire the side. Double down the line. Now Brisky shows off the glove work for the first out. And massive for the tie to get that Vandegrift home run in the fifth. Her
back hip. She's very simple with it, no stride. Really just goes to extension, and she got all of that one. Felt like we had a little scoring drought there for a little while until that swing.
Daly loops that to deep second. Quick in the senior out of Iowa, the transfer from Northern Iowa, Maya Dodge. Second year in Columbia for Dodge. At the point, if you're Patrick Murphy, where it's just Brisky's game, so that there's no shot for Caitlin Riley to come in and nice at bat. Maya Dodge draws the 2-out walk.
As a pinch hitter, coming in, fouling some pitches off, and then works a nice walk, and that's the 5th walk that Jocelyn Brisky's given up tonight.
Swing and a miss. Brisky with strikeout number 5. The 2-out walk does not hurt the Tide, and they'll look for insurance when we return.
I'm super excited about the tournament this year, too. I think mostly to see Texas and Oklahoma in that tournament for the first time. And stats and things to share each week, and it really is an honor for us to come up here in this booth and broadcast the game. So I'm super, super grateful, and of course, always grateful to be working with you.
Brooke Ellistad's already had one big swing tonight, but this time Abrascato way a hit with a nice sliding grab. The Missouri outfield is working here in game 1.
Catch in foul territory. This time she'll go to the sliding catch. Will take the risk and ends up paying off for out number 2.
Hawkins through the left side. 2-out single for Alabama, 4th hit of the night.
Alabama in their wins. It's production from the bottom of their lineup. Salyn Hawkins, a big part of that. Pitch on the outside part of the plate. She gets around it to get it through the 5-6 hole. 2-out base hit. It's pretty rare, and Pinnell has just kept this game in check enough. And, you know, when you're a coach, you think, I'm not going to change pitchers until my offense shows me.
Zona.
McCann, she's a little bit of a different look than Pinnell because she is a righty, likes to work her rise and her curve. Throws her. There you see the scouting, mid-60s, good speed. And there you see the rise ball, all parts of the zone. She can use her changeup, but bread and butter, rise and curve.
Swing and a miss. So McCann comes in and gets the strikeout. And now Missouri will look to mount the comeback. Alabama leads 4-1 off to the 7th. And that was this past weekend against Florida. Missouri has not won a game 1 yet this season. Patrick Murphy making a defensive shift as the junior out of Phoenix City, Alabama, Kristen White, is out in center. Vandegrift has moved over to left field.
Versus their best offensive lineup, and it's exactly what Coach Murphy's doing there by putting Kristen White in. He wants the speediest and best outfielders out there here in the 7th inning.
Got her. Strikeout number 6 for Brisky. The senior is 0 for 3. Crenshaw converts all the way to the wall. That's how you start it. A double on her birthday, and maybe that's what the Tigers need here in the 7th. The night is done for Brisky, as Caitlin Riley will enter this game.
Quickly going to Caitlin Riley in the 7th inning.
When you see the line for Brisky, just the 1 run given up on the solo homer. And now the stage is set for the senior, Caitlin Riley, the transfer from Ole Miss. Will come. There's Dukeshire, 2 down. There you see Ebbs waiting. She already has a home run here tonight. Oh, that gets all the way back. Crenshaw will slide in safely. Walker past Hawkins. It popped up and she had to recover. And Missouri will bring Taylor Ebbs to the plate here in the 7th.
Not pounding the zone as hard as she was when she first came in the game.
It's a 4-pitch walk. Popped up. Hevlin is there. Alabama wins. 1 against Missouri.
Alabama with big swings from Brooke Ellisad and Audrey Vandegrift, and they'll get their 8th win in the last 9 meetings between the Tide and the Missouri Tigers. Caitlin Riley.
A great rally by Missouri in the 7th. Got the tying run on base. And Alabama moves to 9-10 in conference play, 33-18 overall. Missouri now up against it, 23-27 overall.